Hey, what's going on? It's David Hill here, and trying some stuff here on YouTube. So I don't do a lot of live on YouTube. I figured I'd try this out, and I wanted to kind of share a thing with you about decisions and making the right decisions, and how the wrong decisions can really slow us down. And it's interesting because sometimes you think it's the simplest little thing, but then how it can really slow you down. So here's a perfect example of, I went to Home Depot to get one of those fire pits for the yard. So when I first bought the fire pit, we went in. My wife sent me, and she wanted to get a round one. It's like 34 inches, so nice fire pit. Anyway, at the end, she's like, "Well, make sure you grab the cover in case it rains, so that you have it covered." So I went and then I grabbed the fire pit and I grabbed the cover. I saw the cover; it said 34-inch fire pit. So I get home, and unfortunately, I didn't read the cover. I got the fire pit. It's all great. It was a square one, though, because I didn't have any more round ones. So I get the cover to put it on, and then we had got the cover. It's like a rainproof vinyl cover, whatever it is. But we got one for the round. So it said right on the box, 34-inch round cover. But because I didn't read it, then I got the round cover, so it doesn't fit the square thing. So anyway, now I go back a couple of days later. It's going to rain today, so I say, hey, you know what? I'll stop by Home Depot on the way. And again, as you know, I'm rushing. That's why I didn't read the round cover uh, on the first one. So I go in and I'm at the register, and it's just little things. It's little tiny decisions. But I go and I return it, and the lady at the register says, "Do you want the money back on your credit card? Do you want cash, or do you want to store credit?" So real quickly, I just think, okay, store credit, and I'll take the store credit because I'm going to buy another one anyway, without really thinking. So I go and I go to the shelf. I can't find one, so they don't have any square ones. They're all out. So now I've got to store credit for the store, and I've got to go buy that somewhere else. I don't have time now because I'm running behind anyway, as I'm always kind of trying to get in and out of Home Depot in less than 10 minutes. So now I go home with a store credit card. So the whole point of this whole thing is again, it's the little tiny decisions, right? So when the person at the register says, "Hey, do you want cash, store credit, or back on the card?" To me, at the moment, store credit made the most sense because I knew I was buying another one, but I didn't think ahead. Like, geez, what if they don't have the product I want? So now, I if I would have thought, I would have said, well, you know what, just put it back on the card or give me cash. So now I would think, okay, if they don't have it, then I'll just leave. I'll have either my cash or the money's on the card. But now I leave with a store credit. So yeah, at some point I'll probably use the store credit. I don't know. Who knows? I will use it at some point. Or maybe I'll just forget that I even have it. But it's just a little tiny decision that kind of slowed me down a little bit and made things a little bit more challenging, where if I would have took the extra 2 seconds and thought about the decision. So again, I'm not going to beat myself up too bad about it. It's just one of those opportunities to learn. So next time, I'll double think when somebody asks me that simple question. So the whole point of this, and Chris Voss shared this with me years ago when he was on my podcast. He says we have to slow down to speed up. Think about that. We have to slow down to speed up. The perfect example of that. So I want you to really think about this little story with the fire pit and everything else, and where does that show up? Maybe in some of the things that you're doing, right? Or in your business. And so what I'd like to offer you is a free call. Because what we're doing is we're like people, I hear a lot of people say, I would like to try a coaching call. So what I'd like to offer you is a free, the ability to try a coaching call. How's that sound? So just try a call. It's for free. It doesn't cost you anything. There's no obligation. So I got a little link I put right here. It says try coaching.davidihill.com. If you go to that site, you can register for a 30-minute call. We'll jump on a call. I'd love to hear what you're up to, what your challenges are, and help you through that. And again, there's no expectations or anything. It's just about connecting, understanding your challenges. And if at the end you feel like there was a ton of value, awesome. We can certainly talk about that. But that's up to you. There's zero expectations, but I want you to try a free coaching call. Somebody gave me a free coaching call years ago, and it really led to me helping me and growing my business. So thanks for listening to the cool little story. And if you want to give me some feedback below, I'd love to hear your feedback as well. And I hope to see you on the call. So again, go to trycoaching.davidihill.com. Thanks.